Hey there, welcome back to Just Making It. Well, we got a little bit of corn left over in the field. It's January 27th and we got to get this corn. We were on a delay because of the weather. It was real snowy, a lot of wind, and now we're getting rain. So we got to get this corn up. It's only about maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 acres. We were going to combine it, but the ground's pretty wet. The corn's wet, so we decided to pick it. We can use some cob corn. So I got Lisa down there on the picker. She's going at it, and we'll see what we could do. I brought 3 wagons down. We'll fill those up and see where we end up. Yeah, it amazes me the standability of this corn. I mean, if you see it, you know, it's a little broke off at the top. The tassels are off. But overall, it's standing pretty good yet. So we just, like I said, we had a lot of big winds. And the deer damage, it's not too bad. Especially in the back there, I thought it would be pretty much damaged, but it's not. So, yeah, the corn looks pretty good. You can see a little bit in this area here. See how the corn snapped? A little bit on the high side on this hill. But that picker should be able to pick that up. Here comes Lisa now. Let's see how it's doing. Oh yeah, it's picking it up real nice. Well, you could see, you know, being this late in the year or season, a lot of the corn, the kernels are coming off. It's probably really dry. You can see it. But yeah, the corn's really coming out of there. Well, I'm inside the corn here, and you can see how a lot of the leaves came off, but that's okay. now you can see here where we were pulling the stalks out of the ground. Not completely, just the ground's real soft right now. So it hasn't caused us an issue. So what I did is we just lowered the speed, went a little bit slower. But yep, it's going good. Yeah, this field, after we're done here in the spring, I'm going to disc chisel it, and we're going to put in oats, heavy oats, and then I'm going to either combine those or I'm going to round bale them, and then I'm going to put in rye in the fall, and then we'll let that go through the winter. So that's what we're going to do to this field. The weather here, well, right now it's about 45 degrees in northwest Pennsylvania. And we've had, oh, it was down to about 5, 7, 10 degrees. And now we got this little warm spell, so we're able to get out and about. And then it's going to start getting cold again next week. Oh, probably in the 30s. Not too bad. And then there's going to be some more storms coming. So yeah, it's been a challenge this year. If you waited late to get your crops in, you know, once that snow hits the corn, you can't combine. So, but overall, it hasn't been too bad of a winter. Looking good. Coming out nice. We had a little section of the field where the wind did snap it, broke it over. What happened was Lisa came around and she got plugged up. She drugged the corn a little bit. But we're gonna stay away from that little area. We're back in action now. This is how much corn we got left from where we're at to over there where it ends, down to those trees. We'll be all done. Okay, this is our second wagon. We got one more. So we're gonna drop these off in the field here. There we go. If I can push this back. Right there. Got it. Well, looks like we had some visitors there. It looked to be about, I think, a 6 or an 8 point buck. It's hard to tell. I'll have to look at the video when I'm done. But yeah, they hear the tractor, and they probably smell that fresh corn, and they were coming out to take a look. I'm sure tonight they'll be out in that cornfield. Okay, we got our 3 wagons filled up. Now we're ready to go back home. 1, 2, and 3. Now I gotta transport these back and forth. We're gonna put them in the crib, the corn crib. So we gotta do that tonight because it's gonna rain in the morning. All right, I got those 3 wagons back home here. And these guys are wondering what I'm doing. I got the wagon of corn right there. And I don't know, maybe they smell it. Maybe we'll give them a little bit and see what they do. I don't normally give cows cob corn. Sometimes I'll give them to the older cows. They'll eat them right down. That's the only thing about that is it doesn't digest all that well, but it's probably good for their teeth. Hey, I wanna give a shout out to New Wilmington Livestock Auction. Excellent facility, quick unloading, loading. That bull right there is where I got him. And he's going to be one of our breeders this year, along with Phil. And his name is Wilmington, because that's where he came from. New Wilmington Livestock Auction. Yep, he's going to be a dandy. He's young yet. He's got some growing to do. But I think he's going to do a real good job. Okay, let's throw him a few pieces of cob corn. See what they do. I've been putting a little silage over here. And let's just throw it right on that. Let's see if they'll eat that. Just curious. Look at that. They've never seen cob corn in their lives. I just want to see if they'll start eating the kernels. Isn't that something? They're working at it. Yeah, as long as they chew it up good. All right, let's get back to work. I want to show you, and it's probably this way on a lot of farms here in Pennsylvania. But look at the muddy mess. This is nothing but mud. I got gravel underneath this, but this is what it's like now. I'd rather have the ground freeze so I could get around instead of being like this. And it's supposed to rain again tonight. So, all right, we're gonna unload this wagon. These guys are watching us do the corn, wondering what's going on. Yeah, see that shaft right there? We got that tractor running that elevator. And I don't dare go on that side of the elevator to help Lisa empty the corn. We stay on the other side because that's not really safe. I have an elevator that has a motor on it, but we use that mainly for hay. This elevator here, we like to use it for corn because if you see right there, that bucket, the kernels are going down. There's a stream right there, and the kernels are going down that stream and into that bucket. So that's why I like to use this elevator for corn. got quite a bit of corn left in this wagon. Lisa's down there on the other side, and it's going up that elevator into that crib. These cribs I built a long time ago. They need a little bit of help, you know, a little bit of reconstruction, but I still use them. I got this wire crib over here. When those other cribs go, I'm just going to use that wire crib over there. So I'll eventually replace these corn cribs here. I might put grain bins in right here so I could use it and feed in the barn with. So till then, we're going to use these cribs. Now the corn's going in there good. Once we get higher, you know, I may throw in, I call it an air tube, because that corn, it sort of needs some air. So if you have it all piled up like that and the crib is pretty wide, it doesn't get really good airflow. So what I do is I got some pipe here, and I drilled holes in them, and I'll just throw like a pipe in here and there and have the corn bury the pipe. And they're wide enough so that one end of the pipe is on this side and the other end's on the other side, and you get some good airflow. Okay, we're done unloading this wagon, so I just bring it to what I call a staging area. I got this little strip here along the rye field, and I'm just going to unhook it right here and leave this here. Okay, pull the pin. And then we're going to go back and get the other wagon that's in the driveway. Get that flap right on that elevator. Let's see if we can do it. How's it look, Lise? Drop it once. That might work. Well, it's been a long day. We got one more wagon to unload, then we're done. But we still got some left out in the field. Didn't get it quite done out there, so we'll be going back. Well, I'll see you on the next Just Making It. Thanks for watching.